Lantern Rite is returning, Chen Yu Vale is finally here, and Bai Shu's secrets are about to be revealed. Well, maybe. Call me Kairos, and here's insight into what you need to know as pertains to the lore about Genshin Impact's version update 4.4, including a few of my own theories and speculations on the matter. As tradition holds, with Lantern Rite comes minigames, new characters, login rewards, and a little bit more about Liyue's ever-deepening history. This year, the story will highlight Cantonese culture as Gao Ming takes center stage to perform the historic and powerful wushu dance. In the 4.4 trailer, it was revealed that little Gao Ming gained much inspiration from the story of the solitary Xuanyi, a mystical and splendid creature residing somewhere hidden in Chen Yu Vale. Being released alongside Gao Ming is Shen Yun, the human form of the reputable Adeptus Cloud Retainer. It seems that her love of cooking has only grown, as it's hinted that invention will be one of the core components of this year's Lantern Rite. For we know that Fontania inventions, as well as Cloud Retainer's own, will help in facilitating yet another Lantern Rite to remember. To the northwest of Liyue Harbor, Chen Yu Vale is not only home to Baishu and Baishu's of eons past, but also the ancient art of the dragon-dragging jade snake. From what was revealed in the version 4.4 trailer, Chen Yu Vale is currently facing an unprecedented impediment to its tea production. A lack of tea in the port connecting to Fontaine? I can only imagine what would happen if Wriothesley found out about this. Let's keep it hush for now. I have a hunch that it has something to do with the solitary Xuanyi, as well as the realm's very own adeptus, the carp Fujin. Unlike Liyue Harbor, the residents of Chen Yu Vale believe in other gods alongside Rex Lapis, Fujin being one of them. With Cloud Retainer becoming playable and receiving her own story quest, as well as the fashionable Yaksha Monogius presiding over Lantern Rite celebrations this year, I'm inclined to believe that this Lantern Rite's theme will focus upon the ancient gods, Adepti, and Yaksha of Liyue. Given last year's cutscene, I'm crossing my fingers that with more illumination cast upon Liyue's mythos, we'll find out a little bit more about both Streetward Rambler and the ephemeral god of dust, Guizhong, as well. As we approach the final week of version 4.3, it feels a little early to already be thinking well ahead to versions 4.5 and 4.6. But, as tradition seems to dictate, it's presumable that within one of these patches, we will receive a new Traveler's Quest Act featuring the ever-elusive Dainsleif. Last we saw him, Dane left in a hurry after the Traveler relived a moment of their siblings' past in the mind-bending quest Caribert. Our journeys with Dainsleif tend to follow a bit of a pattern. The first chapter, Bowkeeper Dainsleif, centered around Mondstadt and Stormterror's lair. The second, We Will Be Reunited, began in Liyue and concluded in Stormterror's lair. The third, Requiem of the Echoing Depths, had us spelunking in the deepest corners of the chasm, and the fourth, Caribert, stationed the traveler on the borders of Sumeru, and we braved the chasm's maw once again. Given their overlapping tendencies, I'm beginning to believe that the fifth Traveler Quest Act will focus on the mysterious book of esoteric revelations in Fontaine and the realm within, as well as bring us back to Sumeru, specifically the door to Conria located in the bellows of the desert. Inasmuch as I find this to be most plausible, I do want to make note that an inclusion of Chen Yu Vale, as it connects to Lumidus Harbor, isn't completely out of the question. As stated earlier, because it is home to Changsheng, the art of immortality is not foreign to Chen Yu Vale. Perhaps we will find one also bearing the curse of eternal life, roaming its hills and valleys. A perfect antithesis to another who seeks to possess a life untouched by the shadow of death. In their own minds, both desire freedom. And for those who desire freedom from the heavenly principles, well, we'll save that for another time.